Hello and welcome to my vlog. My name is Kat and this is my channel, the place where I talk, hence the name, all about cross stitch, and I'm very happy to have you here. This is a rare appearance of my face on the video. When I left you last week, if you watched last week's vlog, we were working on this lovely piece by Dimensions. It's part of the gold collection and it's called Mare and Foal. I believe this one is reasonably rare, though it was reprinted a few years ago in Russia. And that's where this one comes from. I bought it secondhand, as with all my kits, or most of my kits. I think I bought a couple new in sales, but yes. So in case you're wondering, I have stitched a little bit since I left off in the last video, so let's take a look and see how far I got. Here we are. Let me just move the needle minder out of the way. I think this is roughly maybe 6% of the pattern, so this is only the top left half, if you ignore the papers over there. You see? That's where we're at. They're working on the left-hand tree. And it is a lot of greens and browns. Every time I get to a yellow, I'm like, ooh, a new colour to be discovered. But it is a lot of fun. I'm hoping to hit roughly 10% on this. Yeah. But we'll see. It is mostly, in fact, nearly all half cross stitch here in this area. The only sections of full cross stitch are here. You see that green here as well. So far, so I know there's a lot more black, four-stranded half cross stitch here to go. So at least if I only do black, it should be fairly fast to reach that target. And then I will rotate off of this one probably on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't think I said, but it's Sunday today. And then work on my Heaven and Earth Designs Supersized Amazing Animal Kingdom, or else one of my new starts from the start of February. Oh, and if you're new, I can't say this word and I don't know why. The month of Feb. Yes, sorry, so I will either work on my Heaven and Earth design or I will work on one of my new starts, and it is either the lanterns or the Halloween Biscornu. Probably want to finish the lantern and then move on to the Halloween Biscornu, because I don't know. I feel like that one's closer to a finish, I guess, and I would like to finish some things. I'm also got 3 cushions to make. One is a gift for a friend. 1 and 2 are Christmas cushions, for just mini cushions or mini pillows for the bowl in our hallway. The bowl in our hallway has currently my quarantine pieces in it, but they've been there a long time, so probably best for them to get a move on and to invite some new pillows in. Not that I have any to replace them with at the moment, but next Christmas, hopefully, I'll have 2 cushions. Alright, I'm going to go to bed actually because it's quite late. It's 9:30 p.m. and obviously work tomorrow, so I'm going to leave you here with this beautiful shading and see how far we get tomorrow, I guess. Hello, it is Tuesday. It is 10 to 10 p.m, so it is almost bedtime, very close to bedtime. But I just wanted to pop in and show you that yesterday I did a lot of stitching on this piece. Still not really seeing, I mean, when you know it's a tree, you can kind of see that they're branches, but if you didn't know, it just looks like a green and black blur. I was hoping to stitch some more on this tonight, but I did not. Instead, I worked on my Riolis lanterns. This was my Chinese New Year start. I should have put more fabric on the sides, on the top and bottom, because as you can see here, this is past the top of the hoop, the design, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But I did have the sewing machine out today, I just didn't think of it. And I had the sewing machine out today because I have FFO'd 3 of my cross-stitch designs. So this one was a freebie from Cross Stitcher magazine, I believe. And I bent the button, unfortunately. But isn't it cute with the beads? And I just back this with the fabric I will be using for my blue jays. And the same with this one. So both Christmas ones got a blue jay related backing. But this is Togetherness. And the faces are 1/1. The rest is 2/1. And then finally I did this little pin keep. It says Queen, and I just did this because I wanted to try out the DMC variegated, and I was very careful to get a cut of fabric with a ladybug. So I mean, they're not perfect in any way. For a start, I bent my little robin. I have him dangling so you can move him about. And also I had to stitch all of this by hand because it wasn't big enough to get some stuffing in otherwise. And then this one I trimmed off the corner as you do to get a straight corner, and managed to cut the fabric, so I had to stitch this like multiple times with the machine, but they look really cute. They look so good. So these two are going in the Christmas pile for, of course, Christmas decorations next Christmas time. They're going in the entrance hall. But yeah, so that took about 2 hours, I would say, 1 hour and a half, 2 hours to get it all done. It takes a long time actually, but it's the hand stitching that takes the most time for me. And then I have 2 more pieces I'm in the processing of FFOing. I have the pillow for my dad, which you saw, a cup of tea, in my last vlog. And then I have this, which I can't decide how to finish it, so it's not being finished yet. It's just backed with felt. I did try and glue a magnet to it, but as soon as I put it on the fridge, the magnet fell off. Well, it fell onto the fridge. So I'm not sure if I'm going to super glue the magnet back on, or if I'm going to put a pin in the felt and something like that so it can be pinned to clothes. I haven't decided yet, but if I do the pin, I will go around it with black thread to make it into like a badge look. But hopefully the glue will take this time. And then I will have 4 FFOs. Look at that. This one doesn't want to play. There we go. Woo! Been a busy bee today. That's why I didn't get so much stitching done, but I did get some lantern, and it's so much easier to work with the 3 strands when you have a hoop. Even though I'm holding the hoop, just so much easier. So I'm going to go to bed. I hope you guys have a fantastic time until the next time we see each other, which will be in about 3 seconds. So I guarantee it will be fantastic if you smile right now and hold it until I'm back. Good morning, my lovelies. It is Thursday morning. It's quite early, just before work, so almost 8 o'clock. And I spanned the wheel yesterday because I was a bit bored of doing those trees in Mare and Foal, so I wanted something different. And dun, 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 it picked Peaceful Stream, where I am working on trees. So I'm working on this tree up here. I did all of this yesterday and just did a couple stitches down here to finish off the threads that were parked. This thread here, and apparently this needle's fallen off the needle cord, but this thread here is now, was these crosses and now is going into the house. So after work I'll be doing a bit more of that lovely house with wheel. But yes, so there you go, this is where we're at. And let's see how far I get, and ignore my cushions behind that I haven't put away yet. Hello everybody, it is 10 p.m. just passed, which is very late for me, but I wanted to show you where I got up to with Peaceful Stream, which is a Dimensions regular collection, and I'd already done this when I left. I think I showed you in the previous clip, and now I have done all of this. So I really focused on filling in the top right corner, but I did do a few strands here, and this little, I don't know, architecture for the top of the house. I was really enjoying it, I am really enjoying it, but I do feel like it's time to put some effort into some of my whips that have goals attached to them, and at the moment that is mainly this one, Amazing Animal Kingdom by Heaven and Earth Designs, designed by Aimee Stewart, and we are down in this corner over here, if you remember. And this is where we are. And my goal for February is to stitch everything here. So these two squares of column all the way back up to the top. It still won't give us the full polar bear. If you can see based on where the deer is, that it will sort of cut off the head, literally the head of the polar bear. But that's okay. And then next month we move into the top left corner for spring. and we might start at the bottom of that one because if you were here almost 6 months ago, I started here in July, I think it was it? I'm stitching this with Linda from Linda's 144 Hobbies, so that's 12 hobbies a month, every month of the year, by the way. And we started together at the beginning of summer vacation, which I believe was July. So I started there in July, and I've done a page, so just this much, all the way along. Obviously I haven't finished this one, but I haven't started here. So if I start in the top right left corner, I've got to hope and pray that it meets up down here. Also, sorry for my finger, it's ugly and I don't know why. It's because I'm old. But yes, so I'm really looking forward to stitching here, although it is, I think, a lot of whites, as, of course, this one is. So not much change there really, except even less of the books. That's all I had to say for tonight. I'm very tired. I haven't been stitching very much. I had a migraine yesterday. It's not been the easiest time, and I've obviously been working as well, but not here to complain. Going to stitch tomorrow on this. Probably devote a whole week to it because I do have a lot of stitches to get up to the top. But on Monday, which is Valentine's Day, I will be finishing my blue jays because I don't think I told you, but the threads did arrive. They arrived on Wednesday, so I think it was only 4 days after I asked for them, which is honestly amazing. And they came with this catalogue, which is of course what they don't sell this is what they provide to vendors. So I'm going to be reading through this. This is the 2021, so it's probably a bit late, but I'm going to be reading through this and making sure that I've got everything that I want to have bookmarked. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really glad that you guys are here and that you guys are watching me. I've had quite a few new subscribers in the last couple of days, so thank you very much for coming along. Aquarium news, I've got a new snail, but he's super shy, so I'm waiting for him to turn up where I can film him during the day, because he only likes to be on the glass at night at the moment. But he is bringing me so much joy. Like, imagine what it's going to be like when I fish. I don't know if it's a he or a she yet. It hasn't laid any eggs, so I'm going with he until proven otherwise. That's not because male is the default. It's because I don't want him to lay eggs all over the aquarium, so I'm hoping it's a he. Anyway, and this is the needleminder I've got with the fish, and this is super calming to me. This fish needleminder really reminds me, even though this is obviously a goldfish, of my betters. And of course this is Peaceful Stream, so got to have the good vibes in there. Alright, I'm going to head off for the night, but I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Hi guys, hi, it is Saturday, it is 9 PM on Saturday, and I have done all of this. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to guess how many stitches that is. So that's from this line here to this one, and from this line here to this one. And if you guessed 862, then you won your own respect. Or you can count, because it's 4 times 2. But yes, that's a lot of stitches for one day, even for me. Maybe I'll bring you out. This is the beginning of an otter, I believe. So, yeah, I woke up at 4:30 this morning. Just wasn't tired anymore. Guess my body had had enough. And so I haven't really stitched. I was going to say I haven't stitched that much. I've stitched 862 stitches, so I stitched quite a bit. But I wasn't really in the mood to stitch until around 2 PM because, of course, I was tired. But, oh, little pattern there. If you're new here, I stitch my heids like this. So I have the 17 by 11 inch Q-snaps going portrait for now. They will go landscape once I've stitched the first section of each season, but before I find it really motivating to see the last one when I start a new section, so that's why they're like this. And I leave them in the Q-snaps the entire season, and then I move the Q-snap when it's the next season, if that makes sense. And then I have my pattern here on this old Samsung phone that has seen better days, bless it. And then this is my trolley where I have all of my floss in floss away bags. Really not the best because it's plastic, but it works for me because I really don't like to bobinate. So they're all just in order. So if you want, 520, you can go in here, and this one's 434. Oh, we found the 500s. We've gone too far. We've still gone too far. It's because I can't really see because the camera's in my face. There we go. Woohoo! So yes, and then I got these magnets. Well, I didn't get the magnets from her, but I got the idea for the magnets from Handwork Maniac, who tracks all of her whips in magnets. And yeah. So maybe tomorrow we will see some more progress on this beautiful whip. I'm only going to get up to the top of this column, and then I'm done until next month, so it's a good target to have. Alright, talk to you later. Hello my lovelies, it is Sunday afternoon, and I have been stitching on this Halloween at Biscornu from Lakeside Needlecraft, and as you can see I added a pumpkin and a bat and a leaf today, so that was my goal, was to finish the pumpkin, and I also managed to finish the bat, which I was really excited by because I think it's so cute. And this is, so if we repeat this down here but turn it, then that's the entire size of the Biscornu, so it's not very big, and as soon as I put some actual effort into it, I will get this done. I think I can finish it this month, and this is obviously the 13th, so it's dark 13th stitching as well, which is pretty cool. But what I've really been focusing on has been this one. Ta-da! So I've been working on this cute sea otter, and then this transition here had the most confetti, like even backed up by this, which was all whites and peaches and pinks. I think it's going a bit cross-eyed by the end, but it seems to be smooth sailing from here on up, so at least for a few blocks. And let's see. I should, theoretically, if I push it, finish this before the end of this vlog, if I only stitch on this between now and the end of this vlog, Saturday. So keep your fingers crossed for me. You'll find out very soon if I did it by the end of this vlog, and I'll find out in real time in just less than a week. But we've been playing a new game today, and yesterday. A new game came out called Lost Ark. It's free to play, and so we were just giving it a try today. It's okay. It's fun. It's not like the most fun I've ever had, but it is fun, so I'm going to keep playing it and seeing if it's something for me when I've gotten a little bit more time invested. But look at those cute little seals. I think I'm going to come and give this one, this matching nose to this one, because he looks a bit faceless. But yes, super cute, loving it. Not really enjoying stitching with whites and creams, looking forward to getting back into spring. Actually, that was why I picked up the Halloween Biscornu. It's kind of funny because that's all one colour, and I wanted to stitch some brighter colours, but apparently that was good enough. Alright guys, I will probably see you tomorrow for more fun-packed cross-stitch. So yesterday, Valentine's Day, I obviously planned to stitch a lot, to stitch on this, to finish my blue jays, and I did exactly none of that. So I stitched on this about, I would say 40 stitches, if that, just at the top there. I mean, it's all white, so you can't see it anyway, but just... Oh, I think I did this bit of the book, actually, so it's not just white. And then tried to learn to crochet, and it went so badly, and I've ripped this whole thing out, like, 6 or 7 times, and that's on top of the number of times I've started my first chain. I am not a good crocheter yet, but I'm hoping to learn. Oh, I just need to stop ripping it out, I think, and just finish one piece of the pattern, and then maybe just do it again. Just do it a second time, just try it out one more time, you know? Because right now it is not going well for me, but never mind. Hi guys, so I just wanted to show you this semla. So this is a sort of pastry full of whipped cream. Now this one is a vanilla one. The traditional one is, I believe, cardamom, but this one is vanilla because I prefer it, and it's got a little Swedish flag in it. Isn't it cute? So actually semmeldagen is how they celebrate Lent, the beginning of Lent, was similar to Pancake Days in the UK and I'm assuming in America. But yeah, very excited to eat this. It's a little early, it's 2 weeks early, but it's always good to have some sweets in your life, right? Hello. It is Thursday. It is 7:30 p.m, I think, maybe 8 p.m. It is 7:45 p.m. and I have done a little bit here of the purple, mostly this bit here today. I think I've only done this bit here today, to be honest. But I am going to finish up these 2 squares and then stitch my way up the polar bear. Not the most fun stitching. I'm very much looking forward to these colours, but needs to be done. And besides, the polar bear's cute, so we forgive them. But if I do another 200 stitches, so I get 300 in total, I will let myself stitch on my monochrome Halloween piece. I think is my plan. So I'll let you know how we do. 339 stitches later, and we have most of 2 legs of a polar bear. So yeah, time to reward myself with stitching on my Halloween Biscornu. And that is what that looks like currently. And so I'm going to put in this length of thread. And then I'm not sure because it's quite late and I'm getting quite tired. I need to drink some water because you can hear it in my voice. But what I might do is go through this bag of thread in my thread organizer. For those who don't know, this is thread... how to describe? This is the thread colours that I haven't used yet in this project. So these are all the colours that I have used, and this is the colours that I haven't yet used. There are some colours that I haven't yet used here as well, because I do try and go through this like 5 or 10 at a time, just to have it organised. But yeah, I might do that. We'll see. I know I said I was going to stitch my blue jays on Valentine's Day. I did not. Do you know what else I said? I said I was going to learn to crochet this week, and I have been working really hard on it. I have been crocheting for hours a day. I'm not crocheting today because I've hurt my wrist crocheting too long. I say hours a day, an hour a day, an hour. Anyway, turns out I'm rubbish at crochet and I have nothing to show you for my efforts because I've had to frog the entire thing because I missed a row. But it turns out I was doing it wrong anyway. I was crocheting, what Morgan tells me, I was crocheting into the back loop and I should have been crocheting through both loops apparently. So I'm going to try again probably on Saturday. But, and this is just a little teaser, I'm also going to film another video on Saturday. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess what it is. Pop your guess into the comment box and let's see if you were right. I am going to film a Gold Petites stash video. So if you want to see that, and it hasn't already been uploaded, pop it in the comments down below that you want to see a stash video of all my Gold Petites. There are a fair few of them, so it might take a while. Also, I've been naughty. I got this in the post today. It's Feasting Frenzy by Dimensions Regular Collection. And it has only these colours of floss and no extras. So it shouldn't be, I mean, there's a lot of confetti. Well, not confetti, but probably confetti, but blocks of, you know, colours with blends and things, and then none of that for a while. So we'll see how long this takes to stitch. I'm not going to start it yet. It is on 18 count. I don't have any starting budget anyway. But we'll see. I have bought another kit with another bird that was definitely Calico's fault. And when that gets here, I'll of course show you that as well. But for now, I'm going to go and do some monochrome stitching. This is not 1 more thread, is it, guys? This is like 5 more threads. But it was so much fun. I had so much fun. So this is the bottom of the piece, actually, here. This is the bottom. And this is the top. And this is, of course, the left of the first half. So if I want to finish, pardon me, the Biscornu, I need to do the back as well. But this is the front, and I love it. The end. Oh, also, I'm using a friction light highlighter to highlight my chart, and it actually is erasable. So if you make a mistake, you can just rub it out. And that was a tip from Morgan, or Miss T in Stitches, over on Instagram. Hello, it is Saturday the 19th of February. It is 9 p.m. and I have been stitching with all my effort to get up here. So I started the day here, which means if you're mathematically inclined, that I did about 1,000 stitches. I actually did 1,114 half stitches. There you are. today. Because I told you I would finish this week so we could stitch on something new tomorrow when I start the new vlog. And I was determined to get it done. So I finished winter. And winter, in my mind, doesn't end until the end of March. It's beginning of March, which is when spring into Mill Hill starts. Quick reminder. Don't forget to buy your spring Mill Hills if you want to join in. So I'm just really excited that I'm on the right path with this one, that I'm still finishing 2 pages every season. So this is the first page here, and this is the second. Actually, this is the third right here. These like 2 stitches, row of 2 stitches is the third page that I finished this month. It's kind of funny. I love my new method of stitching, which is... I love my new method of stitching, which is to do every 200 stitch block. Let's say this one. Start with the colour at the bottom and do all of them. And then if that colour is in this block and it's only like 4 stitches, just do it, which is why you have a few scattered about. So if I only park when I hit a 2x1 rectangle, which has more than about 4 or 5 stitches of that colour. But yeah, this is a polar bear. My dad thought it was a pig, but it's a polar bear. And it will have a head next winter, so hopefully before Christmas. Alright, I'm going to go and do something else, I think, because my back is not enjoying how long we've been sat here stitching today. And my wrist hurts, and I haven't done the crocheting I said I would, but, you know, just be like that sometimes.